Well, it sounds like a movie plot. A congressional aide is arrested at the airport by federal authorities, and then eventually he is charged with bank fraud.
Investigative reporter at the Daily Caller News Foundation, Luke Rosiak.
Exclusive story now from the Daily Caller. Exclusive from the Daily Caller.
Imran Awan was charged with bank fraud. Here to tell us more is the guy who's been following this story quite closely over the last couple of weeks and months. Luke Rosiak from the Daily Caller. Hi, Luke.
Luke Rosiak is an investigative reporter for the Daily Caller. Been digging into this story for months now.
And this is a story that ABC and NBC decided they weren't going to cover.
His name is Imran Awan. Awan was arrested boarding a flight after wiring $283,000 from the Congressional Federal Credit Union to Pakistan.
Capitol Police have been investigating him since February for a couple different things. Cybersecurity issues in terms of data apparently going to an off-site server for unknown purposes, and then also a variety of financial schemes. I've been writing about this guy for 5 months now, and I found a lot of really troubling things.
What's the implication behind the three Pakistani brothers doing information technology work for Debbie Wasserman Schultz and other Democrats, and I believe a couple of Republicans in the House?
They weren't doing work for any Republicans. It was all Democrats.
In reading your reportage on this, it's very clear that this guy allegedly did a lot of shady stuff. But it was the access to very powerful Democrats that has a lot of people worried.
Yeah, as the IT guy, he was the one who set up email accounts for members of Congress, for dozens of them, so he could read any email sent and received by all these members of Congress. But there's a lot of red flags for these guys. I'm told that they were sending information to an off-site server, and when you look into their backgrounds, these guys have been accused of fraud repeatedly in civil lawsuits. They set up, it's really a bizarre story. They set up an LLC called CIA LLC, if you can believe it, while working for the House of Representatives. And this LLC, which was supposedly a car dealership, took $100,000 from an Iraqi politician.
Before they could nab him, though, he did manage to transfer $300,000 from the Congressional Federal Credit Union to that country, and his wife did manage to flee and successfully make it to Pakistan, where she is presumably enjoying that money. Police detained her at the airport and discovered $12,000 in cash hidden in a suitcase, but at that time they didn't have the legal mechanisms to stop her.
They've taken steps to hide the exact addresses that they're living in, and the wife, who was also on the payroll, has left for Pakistan since.
And this story gets ignored because of party affiliation and nothing more.